guys, and this is Genius, and I'm gonna be showing you something pretty cool, pretty interesting that you have probably seen David Blaine do and other magicians as well. This is actually quite cool and you can use this in a lot of different ways. Now, this is a trick where, first of all, let me just show you how the trick it looks like really quickly, alright? You take the 7 of spades, and the idea is that, you know, every time you place it in the center, it jumps to the top. Matter of fact, let's do it with a signed card. I'm just going to, just like that, sign the card. So now I have a 3 of hearts which is signed. Now let's say that this is a selection, right? So look, here's what would happen. This is a part of the trick. This is where you would take the card, place it inside the center, snap your fingers, and it jumps all the way on top. This trick right now, what I am doing, is called the ambitious card. It is where, you know, you stick it in the center, snap your fingers, and just like that, it jumps all the way on top. So 3 of hearts in the center, snap my fingers, and jumps on top. You can even do it face up without snapping. It just jumps magically to the top, as you can see. It happens really quickly and quite, you know, really visually as well. Let me do it once again. So just like that. We can even do it with a dribble if we want to. Looks quite cool, right? So that's kind of the idea of this, which is every time you place it in the center, the card jumps to the top. So look, right now it's not on the top because I haven't snapped my fingers, but I want to show you a different way of doing it, which you probably have already seen. There is a chance that you have seen it before. This is something magicians like David Blaine have done. Now look, I'm going to put a small bend into the card, and the reason for why I'm putting the bend is because then you can see where the card actually is. So look, I'm gonna place it around the center like that. There's the bend, alright? So look, here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna snap my fingers and you're gonna see the card jump on top, alright? Just like that. It jumps all the way on top. The card that we signed, the 3 of hearts. So, that is basically what I wanna teach. How you can bend the card, place it in the center, and then it jumps on top. Because it's quite cool, it's quite simple, it's a little bit difficult to pull off sometimes. And I really want to show you it and go in a little bit more detail. So basically, you can start off by doing any trick you want. You know, you can start off by doing tricks like this, where you place it in the center, and then the card jumps all the way on top. And then, when you are ready to do the trick where you bend the card, place it in the center, and it jumps on top, you can do this. You're going to have the card second from the top. So what you need is, you need to get a double, which means, you know, 2 cards as one. You need to get a double lift, and then you need to bend the card. And here's how I like to get to the double. I like to do the Marlowe tilt like this, snap my fingers, and show that the card jumped on top. So now I have 2 cards, and now you are going to grab it tightly, really tight. And now what you're going to do is you're going to bend it, and you need to carefully bend it so the card doesn't split. And try doing it, you know, quickly like this. You can even cover it with the hand a lot to cover the flashes in case something happens. You flip it over quickly, and then you're going to, you know, cut half, pull it down, and place your index finger on top. If you don't place your index finger on top, then this is gonna happen. So make sure to pull it down and place your index finger on top so nothing is seen. And then you show them that, you know, this is the card. You push it in, and then you place these 2 fingers, alright, on top like that in the center. And now you are super clean. You say, snap your fingers, and when you do, you kind of let go slightly of the top of the fingers, and then the card jumps magically on top. If you let go quickly, then it looks a little bit more visual. If you can even hold the deck not perpendicular, but you can hold it a little bit like this. Alright, this is over exaggerated, but you can hold the deck a little bit to the side, and then the card will pop and go to the side. If you placed a bigger bend in the card, then it would have looked, you know, a little bit differently. It would have looked like that, I guess. Also, what you can do is, you know, when you show the card like this, you can use your index finger to bend it a little bit more, alright? And then you can square it up before, you know, pushing it in and doing the move. So that's basically something extra you can do if you want to. So once again, you know, to repeat the move, once you have the double, you can put a bend inside the card like that, and then you can take the card down and you can show them the bend. And if you want to, while showing the bend, you can bend the card a little bit more by using the fingers, and then square it up with the hand, push it in, and then let me focus in, and then it jumps to the top. Once again, just like that. And this is really, really, really impressive. So yeah, hope you enjoy this. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, then make sure to do so. If you want to buy playing cards like this, then check out my website, therussiangenius.com. I ship out all the cards. I also sign some of the decks if you want me to sign them. So, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video.